Yo, 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 what's good, everyone? It's your boy GD, the sports actor, and we're going to get into it. So, today is week 2 of the NFL, and the New York Giants are having a matchup against a division, wouldn't say rival, but another division team against the Washington Commanders, formerly known as the Washington Redskins. Better name, by the way. Just going to put that out there. But that game is at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for those on the East Coast. It will be in Washington at FedEx Field. And yeah, this should be a good one. The last time that we met up with the Washington Commanders, we beat them last season. 31-19 was the last game. A couple of the injuries that we have for this game. I know that the Commanders don't have any injuries reported. We have a few. Unfortunately, we have Nick McCloud, cornerback. We have linebacker Darius Masau, wide receiver Gunnar Osleski. Gunner's been getting injured a lot, by the way, has a groin injury, and they're going to have to revisit that, especially someone who we, need and depend on, especially when it comes to the return position. We have wide receiver Darius Slayton still in concussion protocol, but getting better by the day and moving in the right direction. We have linebacker Micah McFadden, groin. Malik Neighbors was on the injury report, but taken off because he ended up being fine. No need to look at the knee. He's good to go. And then Graham Gano, a groin injury, our kicker as well. We did happen to replace our returns since Darius Slayton and Gunner are both out with Emir Smith-Marset, who will be starting today. And so I've heard he's big, he's fast, and hopefully that's an improvement at the return position. Hopefully it's electrifying. Maybe he might even open up for a return on a kickoff. So we'll see how that goes. Super excited about that. Next, we have the New York Giants are underdogs in this game, 1.5 underdogs against the Commanders. Very interesting, but hey, man, we did it to ourselves with the performance that we showed last Sunday. So of course we're going to be underdogs in this game. And the Commanders, this is a different Commanders team, under Dan Quinn, who we know gave us trouble over with the Cowboys. And so he's going to be bringing a lot of that expertise and probably trying to instill a lot of the things that were successful with Dallas against us and use those same tools with the Commanders. Although he doesn't have the same personnel when it comes to, people like Lawrence or Parsons or Diggs or some of the other people that they might have on defense. He's still going to try to scheme up and do some things to make Daniel uncomfortable. And it's really up to the offensive line to continue to improve and give him time in the pocket to throw the ball. And that's really what it is, because it just seemed as if DJ was scatterbrained and just a little bit lost when it came down to what am I doing? How long do I have? Can I trust these guys to block? And he needs to rely on the offensive line because they didn't do too bad last week. I thought the offensive line held their own. I thought that they created some great pockets where DJ had opportunity to throw the ball and he missed it. And that's just what it is. So he should clean those up, should expect it. I'm just going to say that it was rust that he was going through coming back off of that injury. It's been quite a long couple months where DJ hasn't seen the field in any live action. He had that experience in the second preseason game, I believe, played for the first quarter and then was taken out after that. And from there, this was a live action game against another team that wanted to take your head off. So pretty, not too worried. And I really think that we'll make a lot of those changes and clean a lot of things up when it comes to this week. A couple of the hot points that I want to lay on. We have Malik Neighbors good to go, ready to go, about to go up against a suspect Washington Commanders secondary. So I'm hoping that we attack Emmanuel Forbes. We attack, I believe, their corner. I forgot what the guy's name was. But there's about two individuals on the secondary that create an opportunity for us to expose them, especially with the talent that we have through Malik Neighbors. We saw that even with the bad gameplay of DJ, Malik Neighbors was still able to get 66 yards and still, be able to outplay all the other wide receivers that were drafted in the draft. So Really, really impressive. Now imagine if DJ plays well, what Malik Neighbors could look like. So really excited about the matchup and opportunity Malik Neighbors has to show his skill set with some of the weaker secondaries that we might face this season. And so looking forward to that. We also know that Daniel Jones and Coach Brian Dable, they're on the hot seat. I mean, they have to win this game. If they don't win week 2, it is going to be a problem in New York. It's going to be a problem for the fans. It's going to be a problem for the coaching staff. It's going to be a problem for the owners. Everyone is going to be upset if we lose to the Commanders, a division game, and we already started off bad week 1. We cannot afford to lose this game. It's a must win. Every game is a must win, but especially this one. If they don't win this one, go ahead and pack this season up. Go call Archibald Manning. Go call him up and give him his contract now. Give him DJ's money. And then while you're doing that, maybe call Shedeur so we can have someone as a plan B. But you're gonna have to get either one of those guys, okay? Either one. And I know you'd probably want to go get Manning before you got Sanders, so that's why I recommended Manning first. Otherwise, Shedeur Sanders would be a great touch for the New York Giants. But do what you got to do. Just make sure if we don't win this week, we're looking at a new quarterback. Because that needs to be what our conversation is looking towards. That needs to be what the team is looking forward to if we do not win this game this week. Under Brian Dable, we've beaten the Commanders. He's currently 3-0-1. Okay? He's 3-0-1 in the 3-0-1. So definitely go get that win, man. Go get that win. And if we're looking at DJ is 5-1-1 when going up against the Washington Commanders. So this shows me that you guys have success against this team, against strategizing against this team, against playing this team. And we need to make sure that those things are the focus. Those are good things that we need to make sure we're reminding ourselves. We've been here before. We've done this before. We know this team, and we need to get the dust off of the cleats, get the dust off of the helmets, get the dust off of our brains. Go out there and play some good football and show out, because the fans expect it. And, you should expect it for yourself. So super excited about this game. Super excited to get ready to watch in about 2 hours the New York Giants face off against the Washington Commanders. And it's going to be a good one. I really do think that we're going to be putting up points on the board when it comes to this game. I think DJ will be going over on his passing yards. I think Malik Neighbors will be going over on his receiving yards. And I also Wandell. I'd like to see a little bit more Tyrone Tracy in this game to establish a strong running game. I'd like to see a little bit more of a few other players as well. There was someone up, Isaiah Simmons. We got to see Isaiah Simmons out there. Isaiah Simmons did not make his debut last week, and I really felt like the defense was slow, stagnant when it came to Thibodeaux and Burns getting no pressure. I thought Isaiah would have been a great individual to include in there and just get the quarterback off kilter a little bit, especially someone like Sam Darnold and forcing him out of the pocket. We got to get Isaiah Simmons involved. Excited. I believe Cordell Flott will be coming back as well too, and I just want to see improvements all across the board, and I think that we will for sure. So make sure to tune in. New York Giants versus the Washington Commanders today, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let's go Giants. Again, this is your boy GD, the sports actor. Talk to you guys soon.